And now, to honor America, especially the brave men and women serving our nation in the Persian Gulf and throughout the world, please join in the singing of our national anthem. The anthem will be followed by a flyover of F-16 jets from the 56th Tactical Training Wing at MacDill Air Force Base, and will be performed by the Florida Orchestra under the direction of Maestro Yaha Ling and sung by Grammy Award winner Whitney Houston.
Where do I go? What is my calling? What am I supposed to do? Your primary calling is to God, first and foremost. Your primary calling is to spread the good news and to live your life for Christ and live your life out in the body of Christ and be involved with the church and authentically living in a way that reflects that. And when it comes to your functional calling, that's your response to that calling, to the primary calling. And how are you going to implement and incorporate God into your work, into your life, into what you are quote unquote passionate about? Because there's not one or the other. And that's something that I've always been very adamant about, is that if I can't bring Jesus with me into the boardroom, into my modeling contracts, into my TV stuff, I can't bring Jesus with me in there, I don't want anything to do with it. And so that's been something that, you know, I really try to tell my friends and family when they're asking, where do I go?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mrs. Good morning, Mrs. Jen Silo. Good morning, Mrs. Jen Silo. Mrs. Silo, God bless you. Red roses, red roses. And may God grant you excellent health, mental and physical, and economic blessings. And a big hug always, Miss Jen. A big hug always with the utmost respect. And give my regards to Mr. Handsome, your husband, Mr. Tony Silo. A big hug for Tony Silo. Let me welcome on the red carpet the Chris Capello. Chris Capello. Chris, good morning, and God bless you. God bless you. God bless your beautiful family. Blessings of good health, mental and physical, and economic blessings, Chris. Economic blessings, and thank you for being in our chat family. And a big hug always. A big hug always, Chris. And as always, God bless everyone. God bless everyone on YouTube without exception. Without exception. Let me repeat it again. God bless everyone on YouTube without exception. Without exception. It is a beautiful morning here in Puerto Rico. It is Thursday morning. God has given us the privilege of life. Okay, what is the purpose? What is my purpose this morning? I must have a purpose. I must have a topic. This morning, we are going to celebrate one of my first friends here on YouTube. For those that did not know, I have been on YouTube since 2013. 2013. But active. I have been on YouTube active for 4 years. What does that mean? That I started participating in different chats, and sometimes I used to ask for the link on different programs. One of my first friends, when I became active on YouTube, was Mr. Tony Soflo. Let me repeat it. When I became active, a little history. When I became active, my first friend on YouTube was Jimmy Calandra. Jimmy Calandra. God bless Jimmy Calandra and his beautiful family, especially his 2 children. He has 2 beautiful daughters. So we send Jimmy's 2 beautiful daughters blessings this morning. God bless the Calandra family, and especially the 2 little girls. They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. And a big hug for Jimmy Calandra. God bless you, Jimmy. I want to be clear to everyone. My first official friend on YouTube was Jimmy Calandra. And then a few months later, Tony Soflo entered YouTube. He entered YouTube for the first time. And I became a member and sub to Tony's channel. and we became good friends, and we used to have a good time at Tony's channel, and Tony is still my friend. Tony and we are friends. In many things we agree, in other things we do not agree, but we are friends always. We are friends always. And also, that way everyone can learn. Puerto Ricans, Puerto Ricans and Cubans, they are like blood family. I am talking about history. Puerto Ricans and Cubans, historically, they are like family. They are like family. That is the way it is. Let me repeat that again, because a lot of people on YouTube, they have no knowledge. They have no knowledge of history. Puerto Ricans and Cubans, they are connected historically. And I will tell you why. In the late 1800s, Cuba, the great Cuban people, they decided to revolt against the Spaniard government. You see, the Spaniards, they owned Cuba. Cuba was a colony of Spain. Cuba was a colony of Spain. And the Cubans said, no more colony. No more colony. So they rose up against the Spaniards. And many Puerto Ricans here on the island, they went to Cuba to help the Cubans fight against Spanish colonialism. That is part of history. That is part of history. So the Cubans and Puerto Ricans, they are blood family. And also, the Cuban culture, the customs, the music, it is the same as the Puerto Ricans, as we Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Rican culture and custom, it is the same as our brothers and sister Cubans. That is the way it is. That is part of history. So Cubans and Puerto Ricans, they are blood family. They are blood family. So as soon as Tony started on YouTube, I immediately became a sub, and we used to have a great time. We used to have laughs, good music. It was great. It was great. But to be clear, Tony and I, we are friends forever. We are friends forever. In many things we agree. In other things we do not agree. But we are relatives. We are blood relatives. Today on this channel, we will celebrate Tony Sofo's birthday. Today on this channel. Today is Tony's birthday. We are going to celebrate Tony's birthday. Listen to me carefully, everyone. This is for everyone on YouTube. And I say it with the utmost respect, in the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary. If anyone on YouTube has a problem because Uncle Edwin is celebrating Tony Soflo's birthday, may God bless you. And I wish you well. I give you a big hug. If you feel uncomfortable, if you do not agree that Uncle Edwin celebrates Tony Soflo's birthday, I wish you well. unsub, block, and I wish you well. I wish you well. I am celebrating Tony Soflo's birthday because he is my blood relative. He is my Cuban brother. Whether we agree or disagree, and I will not deny him. I will not deny him, and I will not bear false witness. I will not bear false witness. And let me tell you about Tony. Tony has a good heart. He has a good heart. He has a good heart, and he has a conscience. He has a conscience. And let me tell you something else about Tony, the real Tony. The real Tony. You see that Cuban? You see that Cuban? If that Cuban would concentrate on content, real content about his life in Cuba when he was a kid, his experience, 20 years in prison, he would have over 100,000 subscribers. And he would be earning great money on YouTube. Yes, that Cuban. That Cuban is very intelligent and very bright and has great potential. That is a fact. That Cuban has a lot of potential. He has a great personality, great charisma. He is very intelligent. And listen to this one. Listen to this one. If he would have chosen the right path, if he would have chosen the right path when he was a kid and not get mixed up in criminal activity, that Cuban, Tony Soflo, he could have been a lawyer, he could have been a doctor, he could have been an engineer. I want everyone, open the brains. Open the brains. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome our relative and good friend always, Mr. Strupet. Mr. Strupet. Everyone, greet Strupet, my good friend always. Mr. Strupet. I am sorry, I hope I am pronouncing it correctly. Everyone, greet Strupet. Hold on, Strupet, hold on. Hold on, Strupet. Hold on. Hold on, Strupet, hold on. Okay, Strupet, you have a wrench. You have a wrench. That is for your protection. That is for your protection. That way, every time you come in, I know that you are the real Strupet. So that wrench is for your protection. Welcome and God bless you. And special prayers and blessings, Strupet, for your dear mother, everyone. Prayers and blessings for Strupet's dear mother. Good health, blessings of good health for Strupet's mother and for Strupet. Strupet, God bless you. God bless your dear mother. God bless your entire family. Blessings of good health, mental and physical, and economic blessings. Economic blessings, Strupet. And you are welcome always. You are welcome. You have a wrench now. That is for your protection. That way, every time you come, you are welcome always. That is for your protection. In the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome the great, the almighty Cheech, our future content creator. Our future content creator. Everyone, give a big hug to Cheech. Give a big hug to Cheech. Cheech, God bless you. God bless your beautiful family. Blessings of good health, mental and physical. Mental and physical. And the most important, and one of the most important, let me repeat it, and one of the most important also, to be clear, the most important, good health, mental and physical. And also, stupid, and also economic blessings. Economic blessings, economic blessings, Cheech. And a big hug always. And a big hug for everyone. Okay, getting back to what I was explaining, and I say it with respect and humbleness and in good faith. I am talking in general. I am not referring to anyone in particular. If anyone has a problem that I am celebrating Tony Soflo's birthday, I wish you well. God bless you. Unsub, block, and have a good life. Have a good life. I will not deny Tony. I will not deny Tony ever, and I will not bear false witness against him ever. He is my Cuban brother. He is my Cuban brother with all his virtues and with all his faults. Let me repeat it. Tony Soflo, he is my blood brother. He is my Cuban brother with all his virtues and with all his faults. And that is the way it is. And let me repeat it again. If anyone has any problem that Uncle Edwin is celebrating Tony Soflo, I wish you well. God bless you. I give you a big hug. Please unsub. Please unsub. I must be true to my faith. I must be true to my faith in God. I must be true to my faith in God. I am here to try to help Tony, his beautiful wife, his family, and his dear son. That is what Uncle Edwin is here for. I am here to help Tony, to help his beautiful wife, his family, and his son. That is why I am here. And I am here to help everyone. Here we do not do funerals. Here we do not do funerals. We celebrate life. We celebrate life and birthdays. We celebrate life and birthdays. So today we are celebrating Mr. Tony Soflo's birthday. I want to be clear to everyone before we begin, this great celebration. My granddaughter, my dear granddaughter, she is a baby of 16. She has prepared a few videos from uh, my granddaughter has prepared a few videos from the great Cuban history and culture and the great music and the great Cuban music. Let me tell you, Cuban music, it is the greatest. It is the greatest. For those that did not know, let me give you a historic note. Let me give you a historic note. Jazz, jazz, the origin of jazz comes from Cuba. For those that did not know, the origin of jazz before it arrived in New Orleans. Let me repeat that. That way everyone will learn some history. The great jazz music, its beginnings, it started in Cuba before it reached New Orleans. Let me give you another historic note. Salsa music, Puerto Rican salsa music, the origin from Cuba. For those that did not know, we Puerto Ricans did not invent salsa. Salsa started with mambo. Mambo is from Cuba. Mambo is from Cuba. What we Puerto Ricans did was transform mambo into salsa. That is another historic note. Learn your history. Learn your history. There are many people, sadly, that do not know the history of their own culture, of their own heritage. I am giving you a little Puerto Rican history and a little Cuban history. Also, the thumbnail, that is the great Jose Marti. That is the great Jose Marti from Cuba. Who was Jose Marti? That is another topic for another day, but I will tell you who was Jose Marti. He is loved. He is loved and venerated in Cuba. He is loved and venerated in Cuba by everyone. He is like the father of Cuba. He is like the father of Cuba. His name is Jose Marti. He was, that way everyone will understand, he was like a Martin Luther King. He was like a Martin Luther King. He was like a Malcolm X. He was like a John F. Kennedy, all mixed into one. He was like a Ronald Reagan. That way everyone, a little bit. He was a little bit. I want everyone, when you have time, enter Jose Marti. He is the father of Cuba. Jose Marti, he dreamed. He had a dream that one day Cuba would be like the United States democracy. Like the United States democracy. That was the dream of Jose Marti. You see, the problem with Cuba, that they have had bad luck they have had a lot of dictators. They have had a lot of dictators, and they still live under a dictatorship. But that is another topic. But the thumbnail that I have used to celebrate Tony's birthday, that is Jose Marti. That is the father of Tony. That is the political father of Tony and his people, the great Cuban people. So I want everyone to know that. Hold on, let me read a message from Cheech. Cheech says, Tito Puente and Machito forever. You are correct. You are correct, Cheech. Machito, a great Cuban. Tito Puente, a Puerto Rican, born in New York City. Tito Puente was born in Italian Harlem. In Italian Harlem. And then it became Puerto Rican Harlem. But that is a topic for another day. But Cheech, you are correct. Let me tell you, Cheech is very knowledgeable. Cheech is very knowledgeable. Cheech, I congratulate you. I am sorry. I congratulate you, Cheech. Machito is born and raised in Cuba. And then he went to New York in the 40s. Machito, one of the greatest Cuban band leaders of all time. Machito brought mambo to New York City. And then the Puerto Ricans, they picked it up and they turned it into salsa. You are correct. Yes, I know a little Latin jazz. You are correct, Cheech. You are correct. I must congratulate Cheech. I must congratulate Cheech. Cheech, God bless you. God bless you. Okay, everyone. Enough of the little history lesson. We are going to start. We are going to start. Hold on. You see how time flies? It is 6:31. It is 6:31, but there is no rush. But because today is Tony's birthday, there is no rush. Hold on, everyone. We will begin. We will begin I am sorry. Let me organize my English and Spanish. Hold on, everyone. We will begin the Tony SoFlo Happy Birthday Cuban celebration with blessings from the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. And then we will hear a few videos that my granddaughter has prepared in honor of Tony's birthday. Before we receive the blessings of God and the Holy Mother for Tony SoFlo and his family, I must send a message to Tony, but in Spanish. This is a Puerto Rican to a Cuban in Spanish. Tony, que Dios te bendiga. Te echo la bendición. Feliz cumpleaños. Dios bendiga a tu esposa. Dios bendiga a tu familia. Hoy en tu cumpleaños, bendiciones a tu hijo. Bendiciones a tu hijo. Espero que tu hijo esté bien. Bendiciones a tu hijo. Le vamos a dedicar también esta celebración a tu hijo. Que Dios lo bendiga y lo favorezca siempre, Tony. Tony, escúchame bien. Quiero que comience yo quiero que tú le enseñes a estas personas aquí en YouTube quién es Tony de verdad. ¿Quién es Tony de verdad? No te olvides, Tony, que si tú hubieras cogido el camino correcto, quizás tú hubieras sido un abogado, un doctor, un ingeniero. Nunca te olvides de eso. Pero yo quiero, Tony, que tú le enseñes a estas personas quién es Tony de verdad. ¿Quién es Tony de verdad? Enséñale, Tony, que tú eres brillante, que tú eres inteligente y eres un hombre de cultura y de gran intelectualidad. Si tú pones de tu parte, Tony, tu canal sobre 100,000 suscriptores, te puedes ganar lo que te dé la gana aquí en YouTube. Tú eres brillante. Y no te olvides de esto, Tony. Aquí en YouTube, la mayoría de estas personas son racistas. Son racistas, ignorantes. Ellos se creen que Cuba y Puerto Rico, que nosotros somos una jungla. Y nosotros no somos una jungla. Nosotros somos personas profesionales, con educación, con cultura, Tony. Y yo quiero que tú le enseñes eso a estas personas. Así que el día de tu cumpleaños, Tony, que Dios te bendiga, te echo la bendición siempre y yo nunca te voy a negar, nunca, nunca, eso es un pecado. Así que Dios te bendiga, Tony, de parte de mi esposa, de mi familia y de todos mis hijos y de mis nietos. Que Dios te bendiga siempre, Tony, y hazme caso, no sea cabeciduro, no sea cabeciduro, Tony, hazme caso, enséñale a estas personas el verdadero Tony, el Tony profesional, el Tony profesional. Amén, Tony, amén. That is my message to Tony. That is my message to Tony. He will understand. He will understand. And those that understand Spanish, they will understand what Uncle Edwin is talking about. Okay, before we begin, God bless everyone on YouTube. God bless everyone outside of the chat. Hold on, everyone. God bless everyone outside of the chat. God bless everyone that will hear and see this telecast in the YouTube library. And God bless everyone. God bless everyone. Everyone, without exception. And I want to send a special blessing this morning to my dear, yes, my dear relative, Miss Angel Gotti. Miss Angel, listen to me carefully and don't be a hardhead. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Rest. Rest up. Today is Thursday. You have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you come back Sunday. And you come back Sunday, Miss Angel. No pop-up lives. No pop-up lives. It is time to rest. Rest your brain. Rest your brain. And congratulations. Over 1,000 members. Over 1,000 members. Over 1,000 members. Miss Angel, congratulations. And I must say this because it is the truth. And we must thank if Miss Angel has over 1,000 memberships. We must thank Jim Terry. We must thank also Jim Terry for that. Jim Terry is also responsible because Miss Angel has over 1,000. Let me repeat this. We must be true to our faith. If Miss Angel has over 1,000 memberships, it is also because of Jim Terry. Jim Terry, you can like him, you can dislike him, you can hate his guts, but he is responsible. He has injected to Miss Angel's channel, he has injected, let me find the correct word. Jim Terry, it doesn't matter if you like him, you dislike him, or if you hate his guts. It doesn't matter. Jim Terry has ignited Miss Angel's channel. Let me repeat that again. Jim Terry has ignited Miss Angel's channel. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example what I am talking about. Let us say that I take Jim Terry and I put him in a car dealership. Let us say I take Jim Terry and I put him in a car dealership by himself, all by himself. And there are 100 cars in that dealership. Jim Terry will sell the 100 cars all by himself. He is a great salesman. Jim Terry, he is a great salesman. Just like Tony Soflo, they are great salesmen. They are born salesmen. They are born. You see, a lot of people are not going to understand what I am talking about. If I put Jim Terry in a car dealership, if I put Tony Soflo in a car dealership, of course, with the training of Uncle Edwin for just one day, all I need is one day to train Jim Terry and to train Tony Soflo. Just one day. To be clear, I don't have to train them to be salesmen. They are born salesmen. But I have to teach them some other things. That way they won't have problems. That way they won't have problems. But what I am trying to tell you all, Jim Terry, Tony Soflo, listen to this one, Chicago Muscle, listen to this one, the Bull Sicilian, they are born salesmen. They are born salesmen. Another born salesman, Snuff. Snuff. Everyone knows Snuff. He is with Mr. Joey Merlino. Mr. Joey Merlino. Snuff. He is a born salesman. You see, we have Snuff, we have the Bull Sicilian, we have Chicago Muscle, we have Tony Soflo, and we have Jim Terry. They are born salesmen. That means that they have great personalities. Yes, they have great personalities. All they need is a little supervision. All they need is a little supervision from Uncle Edwin. What I am saying, that is the way it is. That is the way it is. Bambi, let's get positive, please. Bambi, with all the love, Bambi, listen to Uncle Edwin. Bambi, please listen to Uncle Edwin. With all the love and the respect that I have for you, let's get positive, Bambi. Let's get positive, okay? May God bless you. I give you a big hug. You are dear to my heart. You are dear to my heart always, Bambi. And I speak to you with the utmost respect, like a father to a daughter. Like a father to a daughter. Like a father to a daughter, Bambi. Bambi, positive all the time, Bambi. Positive all the time. I understand, Bambi. I understand. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I understand, Bambi. I understand that you do not understand Uncle Edwin. There is no problem. But you are dear to my heart. You are dear to my heart always. And you are like a daughter. You are like a daughter. May God bless you. May God bless you, Bambi. God, I am sorry. Let me organize my English and Spanish. In time, God in your conscience will explain what Uncle Edwin is doing. Hold on, everyone, hold on. So, hold on, everyone. Let me organize my English and Spanish. This is not just for Bambi. This is not just for my dear Bambi. For everyone. In time, God God will explain what Uncle Edwin is doing. I don't expect everyone to understand. That is how come it is important that everyone, that is how come it is important that everyone activate your faith in God, and God will guide you. And God will guide you. So Bambi, let's get positive. Everyone positive. Everyone positive. Okay, everyone. So God bless everyone. Getting back to what I was explaining to Miss Angel. Miss Angel, please, no pop-up lives. Rest up. Rest up. That is just a respectful suggestion. Rest up. We are now going, Miss Angel, your goal now, our goal now on your channel, 2,000 subs. We are going to 2,000 subs. We are going to 2,000 subs, Miss Angel. We are going to 2,000 subs, Miss Angel. That is the goal. And we will achieve it, Miss Angel. And how are we going to achieve it, Miss Angel? You are going to rest. You are going to sleep now. You are going to sleep now, Miss Angel. So God bless you, and I will see you Sunday. And don't forget, do your thumbnail on Saturday for your Sunday's telecast. Let me repeat that. Miss Angel Gotti, you will do your thumbnail on Saturday for your Sunday's telecast. And do not forget, our goal on your channel, 2,000 subs, 2,000 memberships. You will reach 2,000 memberships. It is written. It is written. So rest up. Rest up. God bless you. God bless you, Miss Angel. God bless you. Okay, everyone. Let us get to the Virgin Mary blessings for Tony Soflo, his family, his wife, his son, on the day of his birthday. After the Virgin Mary blessings, you will hear Cuban videos that my granddaughter has selected for Tony Soflo's birthday. Okay, let us begin. Let us begin.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, et hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Okay, everyone. My granddaughter has prepared 7 short videos. Each video is 1 minute and 30 seconds. It is Cuban music, dedicated to Tony and his family on the day of his birthday. We are now going to Little Havana in the state of Florida to celebrate Tony's birthday with good Cuban music. After the music, I will return to close the telecast. So Tony Soflo, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños. Everyone, Tony, enjoy the music. That it is real. This is authentic, real Cuban music.
hombre sincero. ¿De dónde crece la palma? Yo soy un hombre sincero. ¿De dónde crece la palma? Y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera.
Cultivo una rosa blanca en julio como en enero. Cultivo una rosa blanca en enero para el amigo sincero que me da su mano franca.
Y para el cruel que me arranca el corazón con que vivo. Y para el cruel que me arranca el corazón con que vivo. Cartón y oruga cultivo una rosa blanca. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. El arroyo de la tierra me complace más que el mar. Para ti, cuidadita.
Feliz cumpleaños, Tony. Feliz cumpleaños. Bendiciones a tu esposa, tu hijo y tu familia. Y te echo la bendición. Te echo la bendición en el nombre de Dios y en el nombre de la Virgen María. Tony, enséñale a esta gente el verdadero Tony. El verdadero Tony, el profesional, representando el pueblo de Cuba. Representando el pueblo de Cuba. Que Dios te bendiga, Tony. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. God bless you all. I want to thank me and my stupid for being in the chat. I want to thank Bambi Palermo for being in the chat. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. I want to thank Chris Capello for being in the chat. I want to thank Cheech for being in the chat. I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Jen Silo for being in the chat. And everyone that was outside of the chat. God bless you all. God bless you all. And God bless everyone that will see and hear this telecast in the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary. That is the way this channel works. This channel is dedicated to God and to the Holy Mother. This channel is to do good and only good. Everything that I have professed on YouTube, everyone will be witness. Everything that I have said will come to pass in the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary. This channel does not bend to no one. This channel does not bend to no one. This channel only bends to God. This is God's channel. This is God's channel. And I am here to try to save your lives. I am here to try to save your lives. This channel does not change ever. This channel does not bend ever. I will be here until God sends me the link. I will be here until God sends me the link. That is the way it is. That is the way it is. I do not bend to no one, only to God, only to God. And I am here to try to save your life. I am here to try to save all your lives. Sadly, those that do not listen to Uncle Edwin, sadly, those that do not listen, sadly, those that do not listen to Uncle Edwin, it is written, if you do not listen to Uncle Edwin, your channels will be struck down, not by Uncle Edwin, but by God Himself. But by God Himself. And sadly, many of you will end up in some criminal court. Many of you will go to prison again. And some for the first time. And some, sadly, if you do not listen to Uncle Edwin, sadly, you will end up in the cemetery before your time. This channel is trying to save your life. It is time for everyone. It is time for everyone to activate the faith. Activate the faith. Activate the faith in God. It is time for everyone to really believe in God. To really believe in God. Don't wait until God pulls up on you. Don't wait until God pulls up on you. Once God pulls up on you, He is not going to give you a hug and red roses and chocolates. Time to activate your faith in God. Open the brains. Open the brains. Start doing positive things. If you are on YouTube, start doing positive things. If not, no one escapes the justice of God. No one escapes the justice of God. Before I close the telecast, let us welcome Joe Bananas. Joe Bananas, my good friend always. Joe Bananas. Joe, God bless you. God bless your family. Blessings of good health, mental and physical, and economic blessings, Joe. And I give you a big hug always. I give you a big hug always. I want to thank everyone that was in the chat and that was outside of the chat, and everyone that has to hear this message will hear it in the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary. Miss Angel, have a great weekend. God bless you. God bless everyone else. God bless everyone else. It is now, hold on. I am blind. It is now 7:09. It is now 7:09 in the beautiful morning of Puerto Rico, USA. Today, on the birthday of Mr. Tony. On the birthday of Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony, have a great day. Have a great day, and God bless you. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. God bless. And I will see you all soon with the blessing and the permission of God.
Si te quieres por el pico divertir, cómete un poco ruchito de madera. romantico y rico está, ya no se puede pedir más. Ay, caserita, no me dejes ir, porque después te vas a arrepentir y va a ser muy tarde ya.